Hola mis amores, welcome back to my channel. I am back. See guys, this time around I didn't take forever. I'm just gonna jump right in. I'm not gonna do no intro or anything like that. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it is not, well, it probably is a long video. Sorry about that, but your girl talks and I want to have a lot of info in this video for you guys. So I told you guys that I was gonna do a post-up video on how my week went after I did the 7-day water fast, and guys, it's been good. I have been doing keto for the last, I would say, 5 days. As you guys know, during the fast I ended up waking up with my eyes being very irritated, very bad. It was hurting me a lot, but I ended up changing my contacts. I ended up letting it breathe for a while, and it's getting back to normal because of the thing that we shall not name is going on. I haven't been able to go to the doctor to check it out. I wanted to update you guys. I finally, after trying so many things to sleep, I finally found something. It helped me sleep throughout the night, and it's called Night Through. Guys, this really works. It's melatonin and it has 10 milligrams. Yes, the main ingredient is sugar, which I'm not excited about that, and a few other things, but it helped me sleep. I'm also gonna try this thing called Calm. When you're on keto, people take it, so I think that's gonna be better than this. On the days that I'm not, like, that it's hard, I'll take this. So we'll see. But your girl slept for hours, and that's amazing. It hasn't happened for a while. I did jot down a few things because I didn't want to forget, and I want to make sure that I get through this and let you guys know. There was a few questions that were asked of me during a few of the videos that I posted, and I wanted to just answer them here and let you guys know a little bit of what I know. You know, guys, disclaimer, and I hate to say this, but I am not a trained professional. I'm not a coach. Maybe one day I will be, but I'm not a coach right now. I'm not a licensed nutritionist, dietitian, or anything like that. Yes, I am a healthcare professional, but I'm just giving you this update and giving you these videos based on me, on what works for me, on how I've experienced it, on my opinion towards it. You guys do your research. I can help you as much as I can. Things that I can't help you with, I will let you know. Do your research. I do my own research. Everything that I don't know about, yes, I do ask, but I also research. What works for me may not work for you, and that's fine. We all have to tweak certain things so it can work for us. There's a lot of things that don't work for me that works for other people, and I just managed to change it around and fix it so then it can help me. So yeah, I just needed to say that. I don't know why, but whatever. All right. One of the questions was, do I put something in my water? And my answer to that was, I saw myself using lemon, not as much as I did in the other video. Me, I didn't want to use a lot of lime because it does have carbs, and I'm trying not to have carbs during this, you know. Yes, I did during this. I maybe did it once or twice, and yeah, that's it. And then I do my teas, green teas, which obviously have its own flavor to it, and salt for electrolytes. Whenever I felt like I had a headache, I would go ahead and put salt. How much water do I consume? 2 to 4 liters a gallon, depending on you. I won't suggest more than a gallon. Some people do it, but from what I did my research on, it said more than a gallon is not good to put in your body a day when you're water fasting. Again, to each its own. I wouldn't pass a gallon. Another thing that one other person asked was for headaches, right? If I drink Tylenol, if I drink any medications for headaches. Now, whenever I felt like I would get a headache or anything like that, I would try to drink my salt water, because most of the time is your electrolytes. And if I would drink Powerade, it was 0 calorie Powerade, and I wouldn't. Most of the things contain sugar, and when you are water fasting, you do not want to consume anything but water, right? Teas is okay, black coffee is okay. Some people even do fasting with bone broths. But I wouldn't recommend doing any of those Powerade or Gatorade or anything like that, because somewhere or another they're adding sugar or some type of sugar or some type of sweetener. So I wouldn't recommend it on a water fast. Again, that's my recommendation. Do your research. During a water fast, you can see yourself breaking out anywhere in your face, anywhere in your body. I've always suffered from acne. I suffer from acne since a young age, and I went through Accutane. I was just on Accutane. I had to get off because of the thing that we should not name, and I didn't want to continue on the Accutane because it is some strong pills. And when I break out, I get a lot of like cystic acne, and I get acne all over my face, all over my lips. I break out. I get blackheads. That's normal. You will break out. You will have reactions. Don't worry, it's part of the process. Don't get scared. It will clear up. Like, I don't know if you guys will see the other video that I put. I had broken out here. I broke out around my lips. I broke out, you know, my face was thing. My face got better. After I do my water fast, I glow up, baby. And the glow up is crazy. Yes, I haven't been able to sleep, so you guys see the little, you know, messed up whatever in the bottom, but it's okay. Don't matter. It's normal. As I am talking, I'm remembering, you know, the comments that were left, and I want to address them. I do want to bring this point. There are many different type of fastings, right? So there are different type of fastings out there. This one in particular that I did was called a water fast. I have done a juice fast in the past. Would I go back and do it? No. Just personal preference, I wouldn't. There's also intermittent fasting. So with intermittent fasting, you cycle between eating and fasting, right? So you fast for, which the typical is 16 hours, and then you eat for 8 hours, right? And during that fasting period, you can have water, black tea, even tea with heavy cream. It's shown that it doesn't mess up your ketones and it doesn't break your fast. And tea, no sugar added, no anything else, right? You can add lemon. Then other people do 18-6, 18 fast, 6 eating, 24-20 fast for eating. Some people do 24-hour fast, so you have 1 hour between that 24 hours to eat. So basically you go for 23 hours and you eat for that 1 hour. It's called 24-hour fast. Some people do dry fasting, where you don't consume anything. They can go hours, a day. I've seen people do 7 days. I've seen people do more. It's a whole world full of different things that you can do out there. But again, do your research. People have been doing fastings for centuries, guys. Centuries. This is not something new that is now hyped and that is out there. It's been out there for a long time. But people are now like getting the hang of it, and because they're seeing results, because it works. It definitely works. During the fast, you will find yourself going through what it is called a keto flu. It's when you feel like the fatigue, the weakness, the headaches. That's when you know that you hit into that zone, right? Into that zone of your ketosis level is up. And that happens because your body is switching, right? Your body's so used to you eating and consuming and putting this and putting that in your body, that when you give your body just water, it switches. So it's like, fuck, I don't know what's this. And it starts giving you a reaction, and your reaction normally is what I just mentioned. Remember, your body's not used to it. Your body's not used to what you're trying to do to it. One of the doctors that I recommend is Dr. Fung, Jason Fung. He is amazing. Dr. Bergs is another one that's amazing. Those two are, and I have a few other ones that I do my research on and that I believe in and that I go ahead and trust. But those are the ones that I go for research when it comes down to facts, right? So I suggest go find them on YouTube. Trust me, you won't regret it. They're very good and on point. I wanted to talk about my weight this time around. If you guys seen my old video with the first water fast that I did, I believe it was 18 days. If you guys notice on that video, first week I lost about 16 pounds. And then you see that this time around, my first week, I lost, well, my only week, I lost almost 9 pounds. And you might be like, well, why did I lose more on that and I didn't lose as much on this one? Well, I believe, and this is just my observation and what I think that when I did that one, I wasn't doing any diet. I was eating like crazy. I was just crazy, and I weighed more than what I weighed when I started this one. And this one, right, I didn't just jump into it. I was doing keto for 2 weeks prior to that. So I believe that on that one, most of, like, a big part of that weight loss was the water that I retained during the time that I wasn't doing anything, right? So I think that part of that portion of my weight loss was the water. This one, I don't believe, maybe 1 pound maybe was water, but I don't believe that it was any water, because I was already doing keto 2 weeks prior to starting that. So for 2 weeks I was doing keto, and then I jumped into the water fast. So I believe that all that weight loss that I did was fat. It wasn't water. And that's what I believe. So if for anyone saying, oh my god, you know, but oh, she lost more on here and not so much, this is what I think happened. And remember, sometimes when you start any diet or any challenge or anything like that, you will lose. If you're starting from scratch, you will lose water first. So just keep going and don't stop. Don't give up. It was another question about supplements and do I take them while I'm on a fast. Sometimes I do, not every day. I probably will skip a day or two, but I would eventually drink a vitamin C or a vitamin D or B12 or all woman's vitamin, potassium, magnesium. Those are the things that I would go for, but I won't drink it every day. Again, I got to get myself more educated when it comes down to that. But I try not to take it all the time, because I'm trying not to consume stuff, whether supplements or pills or anything like that. While I'm in a fast, I just want to clear my body from anything out there, you know. So that's why I tend not to be so on top of pills and stuff like that, unless it's very necessary. Yeah, but that's just me. So big guys, again, what can you have on a water fast? Water. Number one, water. Second, tea. Tea is good. Don't add anything to it. Make sure it's decaffeinated, because I never say that, but decaffeinated. No added anything to it. So look for green tea is good. Black tea, I believe, is good. Just look at the labels. But tea, black coffee, no added anything. During a regular, like during a water fast, black coffee. During intermittent fasting, you can add heavy cream or heavy whipping cream. You can have that on intermittent fasting, but on a water fast, black coffee. And some people, I don't, but some people do water fasting, and when they do a water fast, they include bone broths. I don't. So, but people have done it, and I heard that it's okay to have. But yeah, I say stick to those 3 things, and I don't even do black coffee when I'm water fasting. And what do you classify water? If they can have club soda or salsa water, yes, you can. That's considered water, just with a little bit of zizzle. I didn't do it on this last 7-day water fast, but I did do it on my last, I believe it was my last one I did. But I've done water fasting in between last time and now, so I have added salsa water to it. And it doesn't mess up my weight loss, or it doesn't mess up with my mind or my body or anything like that. I'm big on water fasting because of this big thing. A lot of people, they do talk about it, but I see that when it's just weight loss related, people don't pay attention to that. But autophagy is very important for your body, because your body is self-regenerating. You're also, during a fast, your insulin is dropping and your hormones are growing, something like that. Anyways, 3 other things that you guys should maybe research is, because during a fast it does happen, is autophagy, growth hormones, and insulin. Those 3 things are very important. I want to really do a separate video just on those 3 things. Very important. Very important. I was asked, how do I do it? You know, if I have a family, and do I cook during my water fasting? And yes, I do. I do cook, but I do have my daughters that help me on some days, when the days that I didn't feel good at all, that I was really not in the mood or anything like that, they would go ahead and cook. But for the most part, yes, I cook. It doesn't bother me. I think I'm used to it. At the beginning, yeah, because I would get angry because I'm like, damn, yo, like, when I started water fasting, I started just because of the weight loss. And it's crazy how I've grown from that to where I'm at now. But before, I was like, man, like, you can eat, you don't even gain weight, you don't have to worry about weight or whatever. And I can't even eat a damn meal with my family, because if I do, I'll gain weight, and I gotta focus on this and that. And it was so messed up the way that I was thinking back then. But I'm glad I'm past that point. But can I do it? Yes. Can you do it? Of course. We are only doing a water fast, and this I always say, you're doing a water fast a short period. You're doing it for 3 days a day. You're doing it for 7 days, for 14 days, for 21 days, for 30 days, for 60 days. But they all short amount of periods regardless. Yes, it's an extended fast, but it's short. You'll be able to eat again. The food is not going nowhere. It will be there. I wanted to talk also motivation, right? Inspiration, determination, manifesting, law of attraction. Guys, it's all in here. Once you put in here that you want to do what you want to do, no matter what it is, you are gonna conquer it. So don't feel like you can't do it, or wow, why she could do it but I can't do it. I don't think I could do this. No, don't talk like that. Talk to yourself a different way. Say, I can do it. I am going to do it. I will see results, right? It's all about your mind. Mind over matter. No matter what you put your mind to do, you can accomplish whatever it is that you want to do. Put in your head, I'm going to do the 7-day fast. I am doing the 7-day fast. I will succeed. My numbers will be great. My body will feel good. I'm doing this. And you're going to see how you could do it. So many people have hit me up. They have come and they have said, oh, I can't do it. I don't know how you do it. You know, you're such an inspiration. And I tell them, you can do it. Of course you can. And guess what? They've done it. There's people that come and have told me, oh my God, you inspire me to start. Comments in my comment section. You guys can see it yourself. And they've done it. Sometimes we need that little push. I needed that little push. I got that push from one of you guys. And then another one. And then another one. And little by little, we have created this. And I am so excited to keep on with my journey. This is my journey. This is my road to 140. I haven't felt like this in a long time. And I'm glad that I am here. I want to talk about intermittent fasting and keto, which is something that I'm doing. I did weigh myself almost every day since. One of the questions that were asked to me was if I gained, how much I gained after I stopped water fast. So as the time went by, I ended up gaining about a pound in 5. For 3 days, I stood the same. And then on the 5th day, I believe I gained. But it's okay. 1 pound. That I could lose it. It doesn't affect me. And my body's getting used to now keto again. I do intermittent fasting. I do 16 hours, 8 hours. This is the first week back into keto. And it's been good. I feel good. I feel freaking amazing. Lastly but not least, I want to talk about one more thing, and it's support. For a very long time, I have had support, but not a lot of support. And some of the support that I thought that I needed from certain people, I never got. And it sucks. It freaking sucks. But at the same time, it didn't break me, or it didn't make me. And it was hard for me to realize that. I could tell you right now, as I stand here today, I have a great support system. And I love my support system. I love my support girls. I love my keto community. I love every single one of you that support me. And I don't want to change that for nothing. Not even for the people that I needed the support from the most. Not even for them. So I tell you this to tell you, find yourself a support group. Forget about the people that you think that you need to support you, whether it's family, whether it's certain friends, whether our friends, whatever type of friends, whatever it is, find yourself a support group. Here in this community that we call weight loss, we have a lot of support. We have a lot. But sometimes we're so focused on certain people that we don't focus on where we can get it from and where it genuinely could come from. Because no lie, I'd rather have this genuine support than have fake support. Plain and simple. I have a support system. And when I say I have a support system, I say I have support coming from everywhere. Everywhere where I thought that I would never have it from. And you guys are helping me. From you to my keto group, those ladies are amazing. And I feel like I know them, and like we're sisters. Like it's called Keto Sisters too. And I feel like I know them, and like I can talk freely and I can be myself, and I don't have to freaking hide who I am, and I'm not being judged, and no one judges no one in that group. And if you need and you have a question, doesn't matter how many questions you have, they're there for you. Girls, guys, find yourself a support group. Because let me tell you, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube, I'm here. You need support, I'm here. I told you guys from the get-go. And some of you already know because you guys hit me up on Instagram. I always say my Instagram is right here. If you want to go ahead, hit me up. It's the same as my YouTube channel. I don't have a problem. It doesn't bother me to help anyone, you know. And it sucks because it doesn't take a lot to help people. Guys, first it starts with you. Change your mindset, change the way you look at things, and trust me, everything around you will start changing. And it has for me. Thank you for every single view, whether you follow me or not, for every comment, whether you follow me or not, for every like, for every dislike, for everything. You guys, yeah, made me hit goal on my YouTube channel. I am in the YouTube program. I am a YouTube creator officially, and I am the happiest that I can be. And oh my god, I did a video which I'm not gonna put out, and I will put it out one day. I know I am, but right now I'm not gonna put it out. It's very emotional. And yeah, when I received the news, I was like, for me it's a big milestone that I just hit. And I got accepted into the Quest Squad, guys. Another accomplishment. It's like I'm accomplishing, guys. And it felt so good. It felt amazing. So I can't wait to work with more companies. I can't wait to review products with you guys. I'll be coming up with more videos reviewing products, because being in the keto world, there's going to be a lot of products out there. And I do want to put my own sense, because I don't have the same taste buds as everyone else. And while some people can sit there and have a Corona seltzer, I can't, because it has an aftertaste. I tried it. I had it. I'm not a fan of it. But there's other people that do like it. So I'm 100% honest. I'm not going to, just because it's a hype product and it's big in communities, or think that I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, it's the best, when I'm not even consuming it, when I don't even like it. So that being said, I hope I wasn't all over the place, but I answered most questions. If you guys have any questions, anything more, leave it down in the comments down below, and we will talk and we will interact. And for now, that's it. Until the next video, peace and love.